Yeah, that checks out. That's what I come back to today. It's so loud when the camera swings towards it. What's up, everybody? Flames38 here, playing more NieR automatic refrigerator defense system. I don't know where that came from. I have mentally recovered from the taxing experience. I feel like I've made my opinion on a lot of the side quest hunting pretty clear. I don't need to get into it over and over again. I will say I'm still feeling it, but I have now done a little bit of extra research, and I've realized you have to talk to Emil so that he tells you about his house. However, the side quest I'm looking for is not to go find Emil's house. You just have to talk to him about it, and then that activates a different thing, and not even this thing. I already forgot what I need to go look at first. I think that might become relevant shortly, but it's not relevant yet. And this is, even as someone who played the original NieR, this is getting into how is I suppose not territory. I can't imagine somebody who has not played before having to figure out how this one works. Sorry. Okay, you just got lightly wounded. You're okay. Go run off. I understand you don't want to stick around. I messed up there. But, yeah, I'm gonna starting fresh. I feel like I'm not gonna let the game get me down. But it is worth noting that I don't know how I was supposed to know to do this. But I've got a plan. I also found out a couple other things. The reason why the number of quests feels a little off is something that I commend the game for blending it together pretty well. Apparently the 3 Colosseums are DLC. They are not part of the original game. I really assumed they were. They fit in pretty well, aside from the fact that you have to be very high level towards the end to accomplish them effectively. But yeah, I fully just assumed that was base game. To my understanding, that's one of the only things story-wise that's part of the DLC, if you even consider it story. Whereas most of the DLC is like costume stuff and different skins. So yeah, that explains why those numbers don't pop up. You'd think if the game detects that I have the DLC activated, it would just add those numbers in, but apparently it doesn't. Anyways, we have to go talk to Emil, and then even though there's no prompt whatsoever, apparently once you talk to Emil and he tells you about the fact that he lives somewhere, now, yes, there's a prompt over it. Now all of a sudden the lunar tier becomes important. I can't imagine if you haven't played the original NieR, you would ever even think to look at this flower a second time, even if it caught your eye the first time and then nothing happened with it. Absolutely insane that it's not marked on the map or anything. Absolutely insane that I'm just supposed to know once I talk to Emil, oh, now I should go recheck the flower that hasn't moved for the past 60 hours of playing the game. That being said, I'm annoyed at how we get to this point. However, I'm excited to see what happens now that we are at this point. So, putting those feelings aside, let's check out this lunar tier. That's a peculiar little flower. Are you what? All I got told was that I need to go look at that. Now I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'm not gonna let it get it down. Maybe we need to go talk to Emil again. I wouldn't know, because the game refuses to actually tell me, but that's kind of an old-timey JRPG tradition, right? You just kind of have to explore and find things and ask around. You'd think I'd be allowed to just examine the flower the first time I saw it, but apparently no. We gotta do some back and forths here. I don't even know if talking to Emil again is the solution, but it's my best guess. All I know is talk to Emil, then go look at the lunar tier. And that's as far as I read, because I didn't want spoilers on it. So now now I'm back to figuring it out on my own. I figured that was going to lead directly into, like, you know, telling me about literally anything, but apparently not. And I swear to God, if I have to be 2B for this quest to do anything, I'm gonna grab the game, I'm gonna jump out the window, and I'm gonna use the game to cushion my fall so that I don't die, I just get severely hurt. and the game gets destroyed. If you were wondering how the physics of that work, don't. I already did the physics for you. You don't need to do the math. We're all good. Where are you? Okay, he's running towards me. I saw the albino. I was like, I want that one. They didn't need to put albinos in this game. That's such a fun little, like, extra added thing that probably didn't take too much effort. It's just like a recolor of the standard boar. But what a fun moment every time I find one, and I'm like, yeah, I want to ride that specific one. It's nice. Excuse me. Has anyone seen a small skeleton boy around here? If he's still parked where he was, it's gonna be funny. No, he is not there. What are you upset about? Why did it look like he was upset with me? I didn't do it. Oh, there he is. I don't want to hit the boars. I don't want to activate 30 to 50 wild hogs. Damn it, I hit one anyways. Okay, is there anything else to talk about? I know I stole your shit, I'm sorry about that, but do you want to talk about it, Flower?
Boy, the world's really going to hell in a handbasket, isn't it? I actually had a bandit break into my place a little while ago.
That sucks.
After that, I put all my valuables in a secure container. Now I don't have to worry anymore.
Nice. It's so fucking loud. Okay, I have one more idea on where to check, and after that, I'm toast. And I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I'm going to be really upset if, like, this side quest is incompletable if I steal from Emil. Because the only reason I stole from Emil is because I thought it would activate the side quest. And you might be thinking, why would you ever think that? That's just a horrible thing to do, stealing from such an innocent young child. The amount of war crimes I've had to do in this game to progress the plot forward, I can't be held responsible for all of a sudden I take one mask out of a chest that I'm not supposed to, and whoa! You've auto-failed some things because you've permanently broken your relationship with a character. Anyways, go kill more children. I guess I don't kill many of the children in the game, but a lot of children die, and it's kind of indirectly my fault, it feels like. Well, no, the children aren't my fault. I kill a lot of people. I definitely commit war crimes. That does happen. And it's required that I commit war crimes. So it feels silly that all of a sudden the game is like, but we will punish you if you arbitrarily decide to do something way less bad than war crimes.
I can't believe the size of the commercial facility. The people of the old world must have led pretty good lives.
We already had this
And
chat.
it was fun to shop back when you had so many choices.
Oh, hey, there's a dot in here.
Don't be so sure about that. Once we eradicate the machine life forms, us soldiers won't have anything left to do. We'll enter a new age of peace. And when that happens, we should go shopping together. I could buy you, I don't know, a t-shirt maybe? Something that looks good on you.
A t-shirt?
What, not interested?
I think we've already had this chat, but it's a cute conversation.
When that day comes, I'm all for it.
That's a promise, right?
Yep.
I don't know if the outfits are like YorHa sponsored or whatever. I actually am slightly uncomfortable that 2B is like, yeah, I would love to just wear a t-shirt. That makes me actually kind of... It makes it feel like she does not want to be wearing what she's wearing, and that makes me kind of sad. Anyways, hey, look at this. If this has been here the whole time, I actually did not notice this one, but hey.
That's a strange flower.
Why is this dialogue voiced all of a sudden?
It is a plant known as
Why didn't you tell me that at the first one?
Lunar tear.
Huh? When did you get here?
So this flower is called a lunar tear. Seeing that dredges up all kinds of memories. Some of them are a bit strange, honestly. Like the one where I'm being attacked by a giant boar over and over again.
Oh boy.
Or another where I keep trying out new parts every time my body is damaged.
Sounds rough.
Something about this flower fills me with an emotion I don't really understand. It's like something's pushing down on my chest really hard. So, do you mind if I ask you a favor? If you find lunar tears growing anywhere else, would you let me know? I want to try and figure out what this feeling is all about. What do you say?
Yeah. Has he straight up just repressed most of his memories from original? That's sad. But also probably for the best. He went through a lot.
Aw, thanks. If you find another lunar tear, just let me know on this frequency, all right? I'm counting on you.
Off I go! I swear to God, if I have to go all the way back to the carnival again... Okay, no, there's a dot on the map for us to look for stuff. That's new. Wait, I don't even know where that... Is that Forest Kingdom? Yeah. That's close enough that we'll hoof it. In fact, I think the probably closest save point is the one that's in the center there, so there's not much we can do. Okay. Straight up, I'm from a programming design perspective, I'm baffled why I had to look at the first one and then the characters didn't say anything about it, and then I had to do that in order to go find the second one, at which point the characters went, hey, what an interesting flower that it seems like we are discovering for the first time. Now let's talk about it and activate the quest about it. I straight up don't know why they would do it that way. But we're in there. It's happening. It's finally happening. I also found some additional good news. It's still going to take some work, but apparently we only actually get to actually... I think probably 95. It might be 85%, but I think 95% of unit data to turn in the recon squad achievement. So we don't need to track down literally every single enemy, which is good because there's a chance there's stuff like that's end of the final route that's new. I have no idea. That might be true. It might not be true. But that was my one concern of, like, I don't want to wrap up that... Oh, shit. Sorry, I feel bad. I know if I leave them alone for long enough, they'll start attacking again, but I do feel bad hitting them when they're cowering. That was not fun. But yeah, still gotta put in more work to discover more unit data or whatever, but we don't have to get 100% on that, which is nice. For all those, like, side quests that are completionist-y, I appreciate if we get a little bit of leeway. There's not a lot of quests in games that I think are usually like that. But when it does happen, it's a nice, like, oh, cool. The game recognizes I have put in the effort without being the most tedious thing in the world. I like that. Oh, there was also another thing I wanted to check out, again, from my editing eye caught something that I think I'll check out after I do this.
This is a lunar tear, right? We'd better let Emil know.
Hey there, guys. What's up?
We found a lunar tear. It's located at...
Stay right there. I'm coming.
Is he gonna show up in like 2 seconds?
Okay. I hope he doesn't expect me to just stand here all day.
Sorry to keep you. Oh, hey. Now that I think about it, this whole area was once...
Are you remembering something?
It's all pretty fuzzy, but I seem to have a memory of caring for this flower a long time ago. But the sand kept expanding, and the flowers gradually wilted. Now that I think about it, that was around the same time I stopped seeing people.
You mean humans?
Thanks a bunch for finding this. Really. Oh, and let me know if you find any more, okay? I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
This is dumb of me. I just realized it's not just like lunar tears in general are like important to the theming of the original NieR. It wasn't until he mentioned a specific flower he took care of. He's talking about the one last like remaining tidbit they have of the main character. And that's why a lot of the memories are fuzzy, is because a bunch of his memories have been erased. But the lunar tear is still like triggering memories of, oh, I feel like this is important for some reason. And it's like, yeah, it's a flower, it's gonna wilt away, but just hearing that it did eventually wilt away, that makes it extra sad. Okay. Yeah. I'll leave you be, buddy. I will say, I think I brought this up a little bit in my original, at the end of my original NieR playthrough, and then I didn't really follow up on this thought. Apparently the remake, Replicant, has an added ending, and I am going to spoil that, so if you plan on playing Replicant specifically and trying to find out new stuff, I'll probably put up a time code when I'm done talking about it, because I think I'll hoof it to wherever the next destination is. If I have one. Do I have one, or do I have... Yeah, okay. Oh, I gotta find the amusement park one again, damn it. And then there's one in the desert that I never found? Interesting. And I think that's... Oh, wait, nope. There's one in Flood... Oh, there's one in, like, every single main location. I'm shocked I only ever found one. They might have spawned. They might not have, they might have. I straight up don't know. We will go to amusement park. But again, I'll do it on hoof so I can talk about Replicant. Apparently Replicant, the new one, has an added ending that I haven't seen a full playthrough of it. I've only seen the like last cutscene or two. And I can tell that it's like, you know, I'm sure a lot of thought went into it. It seems like from what I saw of it, it's written well, it's you know, it's very well done. But it just straight up undoes the original ending. And it even like restores your save data, which is like the whole... What made the original ending so unique is, in addition to being emotionally impactful on the characters, the game itself goes, you have to make this sacrifice, you have to make a commitment that in most games you wouldn't make. And the fact that not only is the emotional impact of it undone because they managed to bring the main character back, they also undo the sacrifice the player had to make. And I don't know, that just feels... It feels Toy Story 4-esque to me. Toy Story 4 was a good movie. We all thought... I don't know about we all thought. I thought it was going to be a cash grab that was pretty soulless, and then I watched it, I was like, oh no, there's some good stuff in there. That's a good story. It says good... It adds on some interesting stuff to the characters. But it still steps a little bit on the ending of 3. 3 was like the perfect ending, and 4 was like, actually, here's a little bit more. That's not really necessary, but we'll add it in just for fun. And I feel like the new ending E for Replicant, from what I've seen of it, is a similar vibe of like, it's a nice ending. It's not a bad ending. It just steps on the original ending, and the original ending was perfect. The thing I think I like most about the original NieR is how impactful that ending is, and the fact that, oh, actually, if you just keep playing, that didn't happen. That was a joke. We remembered him, and got him back, and now everything's okay. I don't know, it's nice to have a slightly happier ending, but... Oh, Emil's already... out and about, you can see on the minimap. And you can hear. I feel like it is nice to not have like a devastating ending, but I feel like the ending of the original was very bittersweet. I thought it worked pretty well. It didn't, even though it's sad, it didn't leave me feeling like hollow inside. It left me feeling like, I don't know, like I just finished a long journey, and I was sad that it was over. And also sad because certain things happened at the end of it. I understand that. So I understand the merit of having a good ending. Having a happy ending specifically. Okay, do I have to kill all these tube guys? Because that's the second time I've killed one of those guys and got unit data updated. And their eyes are red. They do want to attack me, so... Yeah, and then also, if there's meant to be an ending to the original NieR where they get the main character back, that kind of steps on the whole side quest I'm currently doing, because that means that Emil should be able to remember main character. I suppose the deal with all of the routes, same thing in Drakengard, we can understand them as like alternate realities almost, so perhaps this is just an Emil that only went through Route D and did not end up going through Route E in the original. But, I don't know, it's still, I think, to my understanding, in this game, as level up! In this game, as well as, I would say, in the original game, there's very much one specific ending that's meant to feel like the ending. The definitive, like, you are done playing the game, this is the end of the story. And this game follows up from that original one, but now there's a remake going, well, actually, there's an added ending that's no longer relevant. That makes this side quest no longer relevant. It just feels strange and unnecessary. Oh, I gotta go through the cave system to get that one. In fact, I distinctly remember going through a specific part of the cave system, getting to the end of it, and going, oh, that's it? It seems like there should be something else here. That's gonna be a pain to get through, but, we'll do it. Welcome back, by the way. This is where the timestamp went, so if you did follow the timestamp, you're back now. I did not go to the amusement park first. Went to the desert first, and it's tricky. It's this structure. No, it's not this structure. It's the one over here on the map. I've even forgotten what other, how many other quests I also have to do. I straight up. Tournament, reconnaissance. Is there still one or two that I'm like straight up missing? I think I tried to look it up, and there might be an A2 one from the village when... every time. When Pascal gave us like 5 side quests to do, there might have been one I actually didn't complete because it required talking to Pascal, but also once you're done with enough of the side quests, talking to Pascal also activates the plot, so I may have just like done them out of... I don't know, I gotta double check that. I could also just straight up be wrong. But that is another thing I want to double check if I'm still missing. This is the exact opposite direction from where I needed to go. Let's... hang on. Let me use my orienteering skills. We have to go this direction and then to the right. We have to make a right turn at some point. Okay, so we need to go... we now need to go upwards. We need to keep going to the left, and we will eventually also need to turn upwards. So this... no, that's where the secret weapon was. I really should just start... this sounds very, very cruel and callous. Particularly if they do start attacking me instead of running past people. I should just start killing them. 1, because I'm still, I guess, kind of in XP grinding mode, and 2, I'm trying to mop up unit data, and there might have been some that I missed along the way, so might as well just take care of them when and where I can. Alright, we should be close. God damn it. What was the... what's the problem with this one? Did I not go far enough? Oh, I didn't go nearly far enough. Am I correct that I need to go that way? Or is there a separate... there might be a separate cave system. I think I just saw it on the map. I think I just spotted it. And if I'm wrong, I'll be sad. But maybe if I come around this bend... yeah, 9S's dash spam is way faster, I think, than 2B's. Please have cave, please have cave, please have cave. Damn. Because it looks like it leads directly into that tunnel. You see it? Do you see it? You see it. That's alright, we're near the cave entrance. So now we can start over and try again. Ah, this is thrilling, isn't it? So further... I tried this way. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Did I get flipped up, turned upside down? Do I have to go down here now? I think I might have to, and then I'll loop around to a different tunnel. I see it now. I see the vision. I see the vision. We're going to loop around, and then we'll come out in a thing that's not part of the cave system, but it is its own little tunnel. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. Alright, okay. On the other side of this wall is where I was hoping there would be a secret cave entrance, and I was wrong about that, but that's okay. I see it. I see it. Yeah. Is there even... Okay, I was curious if there was more cave that way. That's weird. Okay, so it's not a cave. It's I'm way up. I'm way up. So do I have to jump across? Is that all there is to it? Is there more to it? I can't jump up there. I see an item, so that's definitely like a surface I can stand on. Alright. Made it to here. Now we can't jump up there. We could jump over there maybe. Or maybe over here maybe. Okay, we're here now. We're doing platforming. We're doing platforming. Can't jump on that. Okay, here's the dastardly thing. That ledge, I know I can make it. I can stand on, but it seems really far away. This ledge, I can't... It's closer. I could definitely jump to it, but I can't tell if that's a texture that will just shove me off like this, or if it's one I'm supposed to be able to stand on. This world's so fucking fucked up. Wait a minute, could I have just jumped up there the entire time? Let's try to jump with that shelf underneath us in case we miss. Oh, we just made it to... Okay, never mind. We could have made it the whole time. Oh, and there's a lockbox down there. Cool. Let's get that one first. Okay, perhaps get a assault report? That'd be pretty cool. I'm in. Mysterious lithograph. I'll take that too. Some good facade shit. Alright.
It's a lunar tier. I'd better tell Emil.
I like that 9S is like, you can tell in his voice he's getting invested in the quest.
Hey there! What's going on?
I found one of those flowers you were looking for. It's over at...
Don't move an inch! I'm coming!
Don't move? I'm actually kind of busy.
Sorry to keep you!
Damn, you're fast!
That's it. I remember now. Back when the aliens first invaded, I fought as hard as I could to save Earth.
You did?
I think I had something I wanted to protect. Something really precious to me. But I don't know what it was. Thank you for finding this. You'll let me know if you find any more, right?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
Yeah, I'm curious on the timeline, because this war we're currently in has been going on for a really long time. So, like, when the aliens invaded, I feel like happened... It happened after all the humans died out, right? Because that was triggered by... We found out here that we killed the Shadow Lord, and that was just like, alright, and now everybody else is just going to die out. Because the Shadow Lord was kind of holding everything together as the progenitor of Project Gestalt. So, like, Emil wants to protect the world, but was there anyone for Emil to, like, talk to? I guess probably androids were being manufactured by that point. I mean, obviously some were. Devil and Popola were around, but I imagine, like, a larger amount of androids were getting manufactured. But I also assume that would be post original flower wilting. So what else would Emil want to protect specifically besides just, like, you know, the planet? I also remembered it's a pretty warm night as far as December is concerned, but I forgot to turn my heater off, which makes a ton of noise. So I just did that. We should chat with Jackass also, since we're here. Thanks for the help. You know, I've been thinking about something lately. Maybe I should look into it. Oh, you're not going to tell me about the thing you were thinking? Just... fuck you. I love you. Do you have any swords? I doubt it. Yeah, you're this guy. What a, like... I don't know if it's mean. It's borderline mean to just be like, ooh, I just thought of something. I should look into that. And then I'll refuse to elaborate. Why even say it out loud then? Alright. Amusement park and flooded city we have to get to. This would have been a nice quest to have activated a while ago, and then I could, like, do stuff along the way as I was completing it, but alas, I had no idea how to activate this because the game never... Holy shit! Okay, we're good, we're good. Those textures were in rough shape for a second there, but we're fine now. Oh, you can come in? I figured the little barrier was to prevent you physically from coming in, but apparently he was able to hop in. Okay, and I think after this, it's been a while since I've hoofed it to a lot of objectives. I think from Amusement Park we'll just teleport to Flooded City, but is that a... Oh, come on, you can't give me that with all those bars broken and have that not lead anywhere. Come on, I got so excited. I found another secret thingy. No. That's a bummer. Because we've already found another secret thingy down here. Is it this specific one? Yes, because this is what the weapon was. And I don't think that was marked on the map before I found it. Although it might have been, I don't know. Okay.
It's a lunar tier. I'd better tell Emil.
Hey there, what's up?
I found a lunar...
I'm on my way.
Oh.
Sorry to keep you.
As speedy as always,
It's
I
both
see.
funny and then also, like, kind of sad that
That's right.
it's this important to
What
Emil
happened here,
that he has
Emil?
to get here this fast.
I was fighting the aliens. It wasn't going well. So I decided to create multiple versions of myself to help with the fight.
Oh.
But the aliens just kept coming. I lost so many friends that day. It was a long time ago, but still.
Say, Emil, how old are you anyway?
I'm not sure. I didn't need that memory to fight. Thank you for finding this. You'll let me know if you find any more, right? I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
So it's not even, like, straight up that he suppressed memories. It's like, oh, as a wizard, or whatever, whatever classification of magic he has, he has to, like, purge memories in order to be more efficient. That's wild. Obviously I don't want to attack the ones with white markers on the map. Oh, thank you. I haven't talked to you before? He said, accept my love. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. Oh, okay. I think the ones with black markers I can attack for free, and I want to double check that I got unit data. So I don't feel great about this, but I will do that. Yeah, okay, so there's a little bit... Okay, so yeah. I don't feel great about it, but this is for the... I'm a scanner. I need data. Alright, I think that's like all the enemy types that... So... Unless you guys are different. Okay, no, those 2B. They're not different. No, we don't have to kill all of them. That one's 2B's fault. That's not me. Ow. How rude of you. Okay, I think this is our last one, because we got desert. And we got forest. There was nothing at the factory. So yeah, I think this should be it. Alright, and then we might double check, well, we might give another shot at the Colosseum, since we're in the general area. And we've leveled up a couple times. I don't even remember which one this is. Might be, I think it's the hacker one. So we probably have another buddy we can try out. I did realize something. I heard that there was a pod in the flooded city, I believe. I'm pretty sure we heard that at some point. And I realized if the second pod I found was stuck in the sand, decent chance that this one is stuck in the water, and maybe I might have to fish for it if I want it. So it sucks that I'll never get that pod. But for now, we have to go find a lunar tier. So I did also, as I was editing, I did spot like an extra, like down there, that little giblet down here. I want to double check to see if I can do this. Down here, I might have already double checked here, but I'll check again. Nope, nothing. There was a wounded YorHa unit down here in the search for 9S. But I had forgotten it was there, and I don't think I've checked it since I was looking for the pod, so... Not that one, 9S, but okay. I'm in. Yeah, he thought. Are all the copies of Emil, are those what the heads in the desert are? Are those, like, combat unit models of Emil? Did I say 9S? I meant to say Emil for one of those. I wasn't paying... I don't pay attention to what I say. That's not my job. That's your job. But, yeah, that might explain why there's so many Emil heads all over the place. In the desert. Because, he created his own little war machine. Which makes it more sad. I thought that was like a shrine dedicated to Emil's greatness, but no, it's just dead people. If it's inside the building, this for sure wasn't here earlier, because I literally looked in here. Okay, it's not inside the building. Oh, it's not on this side of the building? No. Okay, there it is. Hidden away. That could have been there, could have not been there. I have no idea.
I should probably tell Emil about this lunar tear.
Sorry to keep you.
Now he's just following us.
I didn't even contact you yet.
I love how closely the camera has to zoom in on the lunar tier to cover up when Emil actually gets here. Do I need to move the conversation forward? I haven't needed to do that before, but alright.
Emil, are you okay?
I just remembered.
I had to check in with him.
Thank you again. You've helped me remember an important place.
Oh?
A place very special to him. In thanks, I'll tell you how to visit it. Please take this key.
Elevator key. That's what we needed.
What's it for?
It'll let you access the elevator in the shopping mall. You should head there whenever you have the time. I'm sorry. I need to stay here for a while. You go on ahead.
That was a really good moment of Emil was most of the time the conversation. It's either a brand of conversation where the dialogue progresses on its own, or you have to press A for every single line. And that was one specific one where Emil was silent until you checked in with him, and then he started talking again. That was a really, really neat way of mixing those two, because he was just lost in thought until we checked in with him. Second time in this series that Emil has broken the rules of whether or not I need to press A to move the dialogue forward, and I was like, oh, that's really cool that he's doing that. It's not a lot of nickels if I got one, but weird that happened twice.